When it comes to installing Weathertex, there's no restrictions on what type of frame you can use, being steel or timber. Here you can see we've used a timber frame. The maximum centres for your framing is 600mm, which is what we've used here, but 450mm is also commonly used. As you can see here, we've also got a breathable membrane across the front. When it comes to the framing, your fixings will differ obviously, whether you're using a timber or steel frame. And if you refer to your installation manual, that will give you more detail. As you can see, Weathertex is a very easy product to cut. It's a very high density product, has 1,000 cube of density and also minimum MPAs of 32, so you can cut very straight lines with the product. Once you do cut it, if you're using a primed product, you should then re-prime the cut edges. It's very easy to do that by just using a spray can, give it a quick spray and you're done. So once you've actually cut a sheet, you can spin it around and use the other side of the rebaited edge, which is a universal joint, and still use it back into a joiner. So you're not wasting any product and it makes for a much quicker installation process. The Weathergroove Prime system is a complete off-stud jointing method. The sheets have a rebaited edge, which the mechanical joint just clips into like this. There's no other panel system on the market that is joined in this manner. The mechanical joint here is a full waterproof system and no sealants are required whatsoever. But as you can see, when the board doesn't reach a stud, you just clip on the joiner. With other materials, what you need to do is add a double or rotated stud here every time, which adds cost to the job. Or even worse, you need to cut that panel back to the nearest stud, which then creates waste. And now you can see a finished wall, and we get to the best part of our off-stud joining. When you see the painted wall, you're unable to tell where that join is, and it becomes a complete hidden join. You're unable to see which one's been routed in the factory and which one's been created by our off-stud joiner. The most important thing about installing Weathertex around a window is include a head flashing. The head flashing should project each side of the window, which then allows a continuous flow of water down the wall. Weathergroove is a pre-primed product and very easy to paint. All painters prefer to paint Weathertex over any other product on the market. Weathertex comes in a variety of finishes, sizes and groove spacings, from 150 to 300 to 600 to 1200, from rough sawn to woodsman to smooth to natural. This is our woodsman pattern. It is a random effect on your wall. This is our Weathergroove Smooth, used for more contemporary designs. This is our Weathergroove Rough Sawn, which has a repeated pattern. This is our Weathergroove Natural, when you want that true timber finish. On this wall, we're showing 3 different designs. We've got our 300 smooth, our 600 smooth, and our 1200 smooth. To create the grid look, you really only need 2 main accessories. The small Z flashing here, which is a very minimalistic look and fits seamlessly into our external corners. The vertical lines are created by the route on the board or actually by an off-stud vertical join. This joiner recreates the groove in the board and allows for a repeated pattern along the wall. The off-stud joiner reduces waste and creates a very fast-paced installation.